Okay, this is Scotty Reed for Black Talk Media Project, and in this video I'm going to show you how to hook up an external sound card so that you can use Skype with broadcasting software. You'll be able to screen calls, and again, this is just so you can do a call-in talk show streaming with Shoutcast on the internet. So the first piece of equipment that you want is an external sound card. This is X5 Go. Let me see if you can see this. It's a USB external sound card. It was actually made for like video gaming and other stuff. Not for what we're trying to do, but it can be used as that. Again, it is an external sound card, USB plug-in. It has where you can plug in a mic as well as for your speakers or whatnot. So this is the first thing you want to connect. Now on your computer you must have at least 2 USB ports. If you're using, for example, a headset with headphones and a condenser mic such as this, this one cost about $60. By the way, this cost $60 when I bought it 3 years ago, but now you can get it for about a little under $40 maybe on the internet. Again, it's X5 Go. It's made by Creative. It's called Creative Sound Blaster card. Okay, and it's a USB port, as you can see, and I'm trying to do everything with one hand. Now I use that in conjunction with a USB powered headset that has a condenser mic. This cost me about 60 bucks. This was made for gaming, video gaming, you know, playing games like Xbox, stuff like that. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is go ahead, it doesn't matter which one you plug up, but let's say we're going to plug up, let's plug up the USB card first. And the computer is off, so it won't come on, but the first time when you get this card, it does have software and it will install itself on your computer. Now the next thing I want to do is plug in my microphone. Okay, so now that's plugged in, and if the computer was on, the external sound card, this particular one will actually light up. Now the next thing you need is a 3.5 millimeter Y cable. This is a splitter. Okay, now what you're going to do with this splitter is you're going to plug it into the external sound card speaker out. That's where the speaker sound comes out of that card. Again, this card is what you're going to set Skype to use, this external card. So you plug up your Y cable into the speaker out for your external sound card. Now, see, that wasn't in there that good. Let me get it all the way in. Again, I'm working with one hand here. Okay, now I got it back in. Now the next thing I want to do is take my cables or my leads from my headset, and this one is for the speaker. So we're going to plug it into one end of the Y cable. Okay, now the mic lead, this is for the mic. I don't know if you could tell, this is pink. Now you're going to take the mic lead to your headphones or headset and plug it into the mic jack of the external card. Okay, so just to recap, external cards plugged up, put the mic for your headphones into the mic input for the external card, take your Y cables and plug that into the speaker out of the external sound card, and then for your headphone speakers you plug that into one end of the Y cables, and then the other one you're going to use, this is a 3.5 millimeter patch cable, male to male, meaning that both ends are male, as you can see here. Now One of these you are going to plug into your mic in on your computer. Again, I have the speaker. This is going to your internal sound card, what your broadcasting software is going to use. So you plug that into one end of the patch cable into the mic in port, and then the other one, if you can guess, goes where? It goes into the other Y cable outlet. Now you're all set to go. Okay, so now once you have all of your hardware set up, that's your cables and your external sound card. I'm using the X5 Go sound card right now. What you want to do is you want to open up your sound cards. So you want to go to the speaker icon on your Windows PC, right click on it with your mouse. You could click on recording devices. And so this is how you're going to set up your recording devices. All right, so your internal microphone should always be the default device. As you can see, my voice is moving there. X5 Go. It's not, why isn't it registering? Let me see something. All right, sometimes you have to go in if it gets muted like that. Then you could check. If you see it's not working, just do what I just did. Somehow that got muted. All right, so we're gonna hit OK. All right, so then we want to go to playback. The only thing that should be enabled is the external card, not the internal card, but the external card, the XB X5 Go. It's your default device. Now you're gonna have to play around a little bit with you know, the volume controls. You just double click on it. This is what I have set for the microphone properties for the internal card. I have the microphone level all the way up to 100. I have the microphone boost at 10 decibels. It may not be the same for you. It just depends on your sound cards and whatnot. The X5 Go, I have set up the microphone to 100. I do not have microphone boost on. We might as well go through the advanced. It should always be 2-channel 16-bit 44 100s. Do not allow applications to take exclusive control of any other devices. So just hit OK. Go back here since I skipped it. 2-channel 16-bit. Do not check the box that allows applications to take over. All right, so those are the ones you need to be worried about. The playback. Now, if you're using the XB X5 Go, you certainly might use a different external card. Then, you know, your settings are going to depend on that card. So this one also has in the speaker properties another microphone control. So we got that at 100. Now the speaker that controls, you know, the sound that's going to be coming into your headsets. I got it at 44. Again, it just depends. You may have to do some adjustments with your software. For example, and then I always close them after I'm done. For example, again, you know, this is focusing on SAM Broadcaster Pro. As you can see here, this is where your encoders are. Encoder is how you're going to stream and whatnot. Shoutcast is what we use. Put in all that information and whatnot. Say the streaming the file. Choose where you're going to save it, whatnot. Once you set up your encoders, converter 64 kilobytes. That's what I stream at, the bit rate. But you know, some people choose to stream at 128. I choose 64 as the halfway point because it's still CD quality audio. But at the same time, people who don't have the highest internet speed connections, they'll still be able to tune in. All right, so the mode is stereo. I just set the sampling rate to auto. This stuff over here doesn't really matter in case you get disconnected. So anyway, those are the basics. Now, I do not stream down the DSP pipeline, I have it pull record from the sound card. So you just click on the red button there for the encoders, and that'll pick it up. If I click on DSP, it's not going to pick me up. It's not going to pick it up. So we want it on record sound from sound card. Now you want to go into your voice effects and you want to configure it. So you click on configure. Again, I want to record from the sound card, skip audio pipeline. All right. The sound card device it should detect it. Let me see. Testing, mic check testing. Hold up. Testing. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we do want to set it up. We do want to set up the playback device in SAM to be the default card, which is the microphone Realtek high definition. All right, so automatically mute volume control, master volume, automatically fade music. So these are things that you're going to have to explore and find out what they do, but this is how I do it. So now I hit OK. All right, then I turn my mic on. Now, if I was going to play some, let's say my intro music, we will play the intro music, but then you may want to fade it out and talk over the music for a little bit. That's where lock to talk comes in. So you would, I'm gonna simulate because I don't want to connect to a server, but I'm gonna simulate. So we're getting ready to go on air. We got our server information in the encoder. We're going to hit play so that it starts streaming and recording. Then go ahead and start the music. Okay, let me pause it there. As you can see, that was way too loud. So I want to take the music volume down some. You can control it in several places, here and here. So let's try that again.
Revolution comes with a price tag.
Now, as you see, I hit lock to talk, the music dropped down. But before that, you could see that I was adjusting the audio so it wasn't coming in too loud here. If it's going up in the yellow and even the red occasionally, but if it stays way up there in the red, that is bad. So you want to take, it down. And once you find the correct configuration that you want, just go ahead and hit save configuration. Go to file, save configuration. Now it'll be the same.
Peace, love, and the middle finger. Right on. Peace, love, and the middle finger. Right on. Peace, love, and the middle finger.
All right, again, as you can see before, I had it too low. It was coming in too low here. So again, this you just have to play around with it and make adjustments so that your audio is coming in like how you want. So again, once you find the settings that you like, hit save configuration. All right, now next thing that you want to do is, if you want to use Skype to take phone calls, you can get a Skype in number, 7-digit number for people to call in, or you can get a Skype subscription, and then you can make calls out. And then you can also use the conference line and call into the conference line. You could just use the conference line by itself. freeconferencecallhd.com, they have a flash phone, and you could call in using the flash phone. So but this particular tutorial is for using Skype. So let me go ahead and log into Skype, because you have to have the settings correct. So myself, I'm trying to move from Skype, because Skype sometimes, man, it locks up on you sometimes. It uses a lot of computer resources. So I'm thinking about using Google Hangouts in conjunction with the Uber conference, and doing it that way. So anyway, let's continue on. And we can simulate taking calls by using the echo sound tester of Skype. Skype's taking a while to sign in. I don't know why. Again, I'm actually trying to work towards moving away from Skype, using something else. Any moment now. Come on, Skype. Alright, it's saying a new audio device was found. Skype has found speaker and we'll use it for calls. I'm going to say okay. But we're going to then change the settings. So we're going to go to options, audio settings, and we're going to, for the microphone, choose the internal microphone card. Okay. All right, so and for the speaker, you're going to use XB-X5 Go, your external sound card. Now, this is how you'll be able to simulate to taking calls, to find out, you know, if your software is picking up the calls, Sam's picking it up. So we're going to do echo sound tester. Oh, by the way, I always leave the option windows open. I just minimize it in case I have to make adjustments here. Say I got a caller, his phone is just too loud. I can go down, you know, on the volume here and it won't be so loud. So we're going to do it with echo. So let's pull up echo sound test service. We're going to do a test call. And as you can see, it is picking up.
Hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you.
Okay, as you can see there, when I first called in, she was coming in way too loud. So I just simply pull up the Skype options and adjust the speaker volume. Okay, as you can see there, when I first called in, she was coming in way too loud. So I just simply pull up the Skype options and adjust the...
If you are able to hear your own voice, then you have configured Skype correctly. If you hear this message, but not your own voice, then something is wrong with your audio recording settings. Please check your microphone and microphone settings or visit skype.com for more help. Thank you for using the Skype call testing service. Goodbye.
And so, as you can see, the caller, in this case, the Skype sound tester, was being picked up by the encoder here. So you're good to go. And another thing about the way we set it up is if I play music, for example, let's go ahead and do another call to sound tester. If I play music, if I'm called into a conference line, I play an audio clip, whatever, you know, that I want, let's say a caller to hear or a guest to hear, they will be able to hear it with this configuration. So let's do another test. All right, so echo, we're going to call echo again.
Hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you. If you are able to hear your own voice, then you have configured Skype correctly. If you hear this message, but not your own voice, then something is wrong with your audio recording settings. Please.
All right, so as you could see, Skype was able to hear, the audio that I was playing through the software. So I hope this wasn't too confusing for you. If you need to watch it several times, pause it, whatnot, then do that. Do that. As you can see, everything works, but it's very important to follow directions. This is Scotty Reed for the Black Talk Media Project, signing out.